Imagine getting sick. A virus enters the body. Within hours, your immune system begins reacting. Fever rises, fatigue increases, your body starts conserving energy. But something surprising is also happening. Your brain already knows. Before symptoms even become obvious, the brain is receiving signals from the immune system, and it begins coordinating the body's response. This reveals something many people don't realize. The immune system and the brain are constantly communicating. They are not separate systems. They are deeply connected parts of the same biological network. But how exactly does this communication happen? To understand this, we need to look at the pathways that link the brain and immune system together. Because immune activity doesn't occur in isolation, the brain continuously monitors the body's internal state. One of the most important structures involved in this process is the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus acts as a central regulator for many bodily systems: temperature, hormones, energy balance, stress responses. It also receives signals related to immune activity. But here's where it gets interesting. Immune cells release small chemical messengers called cytokines. Cytokines act like communication signals between immune cells. They coordinate the body's response to infection or injury. When cytokine levels increase, these signals can reach the brain. Some cytokines travel through the bloodstream. Others interact with nerve pathways that connect the body to the brain. And this leads to an unexpected effect. The brain begins adjusting behavior. Fatigue increases. Appetite may decrease. You may feel less motivated to move or socialize. These changes are not random. They are part of what scientists call sickness behavior. Sickness behavior helps the body focus its energy on fighting infection. But the brain doesn't stop there. The brain also sends signals back to the immune system. One of the key communication pathways involved in this process is the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve connects the brain to many organs in the body, including the heart, lungs, and digestive system. Through this pathway, the brain can influence inflammation and immune activity. But the brain does something even more fascinating. Stress can influence immune function through the brain's hormonal systems. When the brain perceives stress, it activates the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, often called the HPA axis. This system releases hormones such as cortisol. Cortisol helps regulate inflammation and immune responses. Short bursts of cortisol can help control excessive inflammation, but long-term stress can alter immune signaling patterns. From an evolutionary perspective, this integrated system makes perfect sense. The brain needed to coordinate the body's response to threats, infections, injuries, environmental dangers. By connecting immune activity with brain regulation, the body could respond more efficiently to challenges. But modern science is revealing just how complex this communication really is. The brain constantly monitors immune signals, and immune cells respond to signals from the brain. Together, they maintain internal balance within the body. Once you understand this system, something remarkable becomes clear. Your brain is not only controlling thoughts and behavior, it is also helping coordinate the body's defense systems. By the way, if you're interested in understanding how the brain and body actually work, this channel explores the science behind those systems. Many aspects of human health become easier to understand when we examine the biology behind them. And the communication between the brain and immune system is one of the most fascinating examples. Your brain is constantly listening to the body, and the body is constantly responding. Vera explains the science behind how the human system works. Subscribe if you're curious about the biology of being human.